Hello from the Hanging with Herky Empire Road Trip Edition.
We are in Shamrock, Texas at the U-Drop-In Conoco Station.
Yep.
So we've pulled under the, what is that called?
The portico, maybe?
Yeah, okay. So anyway,
we're the only people here.
Right. Well, and it's closed. That's probably what. So we are just traveling home. And
some of you may know that, there's a big virus in the United States. And so we made the decision to kind of cut our big adventure short a little bit.
3 weeks short, yeah.
Not that we're afraid of the virus. It's just that
everything's closing.
Everything's closing. The state parks were all closed when we were in New Mexico.
Right.
And we just
even rest areas.
Yeah, we just felt like, hey, we just don't want to sit there and in an RV spot for a couple weeks. So we decided to go on and hit the road and start making our way back home. Back again at the world headquarters for the Hanging with Herky Empire.
Here we are, back home again in Indiana after 6 weeks, right? Mm-hmm. On the road.
That was a false start there you had on the opening of our video here.
We had all the intentions in the world of doing our update as we traveled home this week. However,
as we were traveling, things just kept unraveling.
Yeah.
And they kept closing state parks and things like that. So
rest areas.
Right. Our original intention is that after the 6 week point in our trip, that we were going to start making our way back home, and we were going to spend a week on Route 66, seeing all kinds of sights and everything. And we were going to end our grand trip with a 2-week cruise through the Panama Canal.
I know.
Wah, wah, wah.
I just unpacked those suitcases this morning of a trip that was never taken.
We started getting notifications. We were on an emotional roller coaster. First thing we got for the cruise line is we had been updated to this swanky cabin.
On the 11th floor.
On the 11th floor.
With a balcony.
If we wouldn't cancel. So we didn't cancel. And we were so excited.
$300 onboard credit.
We were so excited because we were getting all these offers. That lasted about 24 hours.
Yeah, the next morning I woke up to Ed saying, I need you to wake up. I have to tell you something.
Our cruise was canceled. So, like I said, our original intention was we were going to spend a week kind of moseying back home. We were going to stop by and see my parents who live in southern Missouri.
Your sister in Kansas.
And my sister who lives in Wichita. We had all this stuff planned. And, things started closing. And we found that we would have continued on with the Route 66 thing. But as you can see there at the U-Drop-In, it was closed. Every place we were going to was closed.
And not a lot of people on the highways.
Only semi-trucks.
Yeah. I mean, we were okay because, we had a freezer full of food. We had a fridge full of food. Mm-hmm. We do have our little toilet.
We had everything we needed in the camper.
And toilet paper. We're fine.
We honestly could have, found some BLM land or whatever.
We could have spent the next 4 weeks
We just felt like,
out.
hey, we just don't want to sit there in the camper. Sure, we could have done some hiking and that, but, we got to thinking about our relatives back home and that. Hey, we're not panicked. We're not panicked at all.
No.
We just decided, we'd feel more comfortable if we were at home.
Herky's just staring at you.
Herky's very interested because, he was just on this trip and he has no idea why we packed up all of a sudden and headed home.
No, here's the reason. I have his toy underneath my leg and he was staring at it. He had a birthday while we were gone, and so we didn't celebrate because we were on the road. So this morning I had to go get him dog food, and so I got him a pizza, cookie, and a new little pig. So I'm going to let him go get it. There you go. So when we did get home Tuesday evening, right, this was on our table from our little Lewis. I think his mom and dad helped because he's only, a year and a half? Anyway, he just said, it says in his handprint, isn't that sweet? And my new little cozy. Isn't that cute with my little runaway? I was pretty happy about that. So anyway.
We got a good FaceTime with our other grandkids who live over in Ohio, and we spent a lot of time with them on FaceTime. Just disappointed that they hadn't got to see us in a while. In fact, our grandson was going to come here and spend some time with us, but we decided
we had big plans.
Yeah, we decided we better not do that. So
yeah, we had to cancel. So just in case you didn't recognize, this is the same cozy as my one with the campfire on it, but this has my little runaway. So it's Shop Campfire Chic, if you like it. Anyway.
On Etsy.
Right. Oh, hey. And on our trip, I did get my California map finally. Yay. So, we collect the maps. So that I'm so excited about that.
We spent all that time out west, and we were really excited about those stamps that they have in the at all the national parks. They have these stamps. In fact, we even have a book that you can read about the park, and you can put the stamp in there. Yeah, we left the book sitting on the table here at the house. So I guess we got to go back if we're going to collect all those stamps.
Well, I stamped them on pieces of paper.
Well, we can use those as bookmarks in there.
You're funny. Anyway.
So what did you think about the video there of Waco, Texas? That was fun. There was a lot to do there. I think so. We spent 2 nights and just 1 day there.
In Waco.
Honestly, we could have made 2 days of it probably. We sped through a lot of things, but it was fun.
The park we stayed at was nice too. What was it, 20 a night?
Yeah, it's the Corps Engineers Park there at Lake Waco. I think it's called Airport Park because it's right next to the airport. The cool thing is being right by the airport is I ran over the airport one evening and caught some Wi-Fi and got a video out.
Well, and the tent sites had, I don't know, like little cabana things. They were all enclosed. It was really nice.
Right, it was good.
Yeah, the part we stayed in, the bathrooms were but Ed found on the other loop, the other section, the bathrooms were really nice.
It was a little more modern on the other side.
Yeah, they were nicer. And that's where those tent-like
So we jumped in a car and ran over there each night to take a shower.
Yeah.
Better facilities at the other
Much better. The park was nice. The national park.
Yeah, so
was nice.
We went over to the
and they have camels in Texas.
To the Mammoth National Monument, I think it is.
It's a monument.
Yeah, but we didn't know about that until we started reading about Waco, and it was a lot of fun. Well, you've seen I got to do one of my favorite activities when I head to the west at any time. There in Waco, they got an In-N-Out not too far from Magnolia.
We walked there.
Right,
so kept our parking spot.
I got a chance to run over to In-N-Out. Get me an In-N-Out burger, and I love those peppers that they have.
That's funny.
So I got those peppers, and I actually, I may or may not have took 5 or 6 more in a Ziploc bag so that I could have later on during the week. I don't know if that's legal or not, but I sure enjoyed it.
Yeah. The Dr. Pepper Museum was amazing. They mixed this, so you get, with the tour of the museum, you also get a little token to get a free Dr. Pepper. I mean, they're small, but anyway, they mix it by hand. It was really good. Did you?
I enjoyed it a lot. I think one of the things is, Nancy's a big Dr. Pepper fan. I like it too, but she's mainly a little bit addicted to Dr. Pepper.
we don't drink it
anymore because we're trying to watch our weight. So, but anyway, the Dr. Pepper Museum is not only about Dr. Pepper, it has a lot to say about the evolution of soft drinks in general.
Right. Yeah.
So I enjoyed that.
And how it all came about.
Yeah, and you've seen the artesian well. There's a lot of wells there in Waco. There's an artesian well there, and they started pulling the carbonated water out of there, and once upon a time they start flavoring it, and that's the evolution of soft drinks.
Yeah,
so there was a lot. They had a whole wing dedicated to all the soft drink failures. That was
there
fun.
was quite a bit.
There was quite a few.
I was surprised
because we could go through there, and we're old enough to remember some of those, so it was fun. Yeah, it was good.
Well, the new Coke was like the biggest. Yeah, they were real disappointed in that one, I think.
So if you're ever in the area, check out
Yeah.
the Dr. Pepper Museum. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's fun. What was it? $10 a piece?
Yeah, it was
Something like
relatively
that?
inexpensive. Well worth the money we spent.
Yeah, and I got Dr. Pepper licorice. It was pretty good, wasn't it?
It was okay.
Oh, now come on.
Yeah, whatever.
So this week is probably one of Ed's highlights. I did not do it because I don't go underground. I do not snorkel because that's kind of underground.
So this week coming up on Sunday, we'll be at Carlsbad Caverns. And, I just finished editing the video and I was a little disappointed in lighting in some places. But it's in a cave.
But you can't take your light downstairs.
It's really rude to turn on artificial lighting when other people are around you, and that. So I kind of had it limited to just a little small light on my face at times. But you go ahead and bear with me through the video. There is some really good shots of the caverns, but keep in mind, it just would not be polite to turn on a bunch of video lights and.
And yes, we know it's dark.
But so the video's a little dark, but I hope you enjoy my narration. And it gives you a little sample of what's, what you could see if you were to go there.
Right. What I didn't see.
And since Nancy didn't go, I actually, when we were at the sign, as you come into the park, we always stop there and take our pictures. And we met the nicest families up there. And one of the gentlemen we met, his name was Jack. And he
asked if we would take his picture.
He asked if we took his picture. And we had a really good time with him. I want you to watch the video. I can't wait till next week so I can tell you Jack's story because I want you to meet Jack on the video next week.
Because he went down in the cave with Ed because he was going by himself. And I said, hey, would you go with Ed? He's like, what? And I said, I'm not going. You're going by yourself. Ed's going by himself. And so they did. I
had a really good time with Jack, so much so that that evening we gave him a call and we went out for barbecue.
Yeah,
at a barbecue
we took
place.
Him out to dinner,
it was.
Well, he drove, we paid.
It was fun. I can't wait to give you Jack's story next week. I'll give you Jack's story. It's a blessing, and we had a great time with Jack. So
and we're keeping track of him.
That's right. Watch the video this week. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what time it is.
He's sleeping.
We're gonna wake him up, feed him the rest of his birthday cookie, and then take him for a walk.
Hey, for everybody that was worried about us on the road with the coronavirus and that, so far we seem to be fine. We've kind of quarantined ourselves here in the house just because we were exposed to a lot of people.
And we have a pregnant daughter-in-law, and Lewis is little, so we're not going around them.
So we're just staying away from our grandkids and kind of staying here in the house for the next few days just to make sure everything's all right. And then we'll be back at it again. Be watching for the videos to come because I've got a lot of really good footage in the 6 weeks we were out. So until next time, let's take this dog for a walk.
Bye.
Bye.